Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode on the HermitCraft server. So, I've been collecting these iron golems for a little bit. Last episode I was playing around with that wooden button and we were crushing them and killing them and things like that. Well, yeah. So I decided to switch that out for a lever. I have a lever on a wood block. Behind that wood block is a redstone dot. That redstone dot is pointing into a block that's right in front of the piston. So basically, we're just kind of going around, going around a block there, using a redstone dot and doing the same thing. These guys are pretty loud, and it's definitely a lot nicer using a lever there than having to press a button. I could use a button if I want to. I forgot to replace that wood there. I could use a button if I want to, but I'm going to have to set up like a self-resetting or a snore latch or some kind of post lengthener. And yeah, that's just, I think that's just a little too much to do. I think the lever works good enough. I had other suggestions saying like I should hook up the redstone to these so I could just walk right up here, hit these and kill them. The only thing I don't like about that is I'm going to have to be right in their face, and those guys are loud when they're taking damage. And I would rather have the switch being a little bit more remote. So I just put it there because that's like right where I had the button. I'm probably going to run some redstone somewhere else and maybe put the lever over here or something, just so I'm not right up in these guys' face when they're taking that damage, because that was only like 15 of those guys, and just being this close to them, yeah, that's pretty loud. I don't like that at all. I like being further away for sure. Okay, so let's see. Today we're going to go check out the iron farm just a little bit more. I still need to do something with this chest workbench and ender chest. Like, I got this whole, well, not the whole thing, it's something to fix the roof, but I got this whole area looking nice and have all these chests around. I still got these three things there from like before I even put in the grass and the stone walkway and stuff. Yeah, I've been kind of lazy about that. It's actually kind of convenient. And I know which way I need to go just by looking for that chest, though. So I set up one of these guys. This is an infinite breeder. It's kind of disabled right now, so it's not really doing anything. Hey, there's a cat in there. But basically, what you do is you just get a villager in here. You can leave him in the minecart if you like. Put the doors along these sides right here. You just need 6 doors minimum. I think I was doing 8 doors. But yeah, you just leave the villager in the minecart up here. And then these guys go crazy, start breeding. Now, I wanted to repopulate these guys a little bit so I didn't run out. And I got them up to about where I want them right now. So I got rid of the villager up here and took away all the doors just to try and prevent any zombies from spawning in here. See, I put another glass block here in the track leading up this way so I could just take one of those villagers, put them up there, and start the process. I've been doing... Well, actually, hold on a second. Yeah, I need to grab some more stuff from downstairs. But yeah, I've been doing a little bit more with the villagers. I want to grab this, and this. Okay. We still only have the one iron farm hooked up so far. So all of those iron golems that I just killed moments ago were just collecting from the one farm while I've been working and doing things around the base. Should probably eat real quick. Yeah, you can see there's a cobblestone path over there, and I've been trying to get villagers from this top one all the way over. It's kind of a pain, actually, to get these villagers up that high. What I ended up doing was bringing them over here on a minecart track and dropping them into some water that runs right into a ladder. With that too high drops that you can't jump back out. And I did that with like, 8 of them, I think. About 8 guys. They just fall down here and eventually they get pushed into the ladder and they start climbing all the way up. And then I have a little collection area up here where this ladder originally went to. And I blocked that off so I don't need any more villagers up there basically. So I blocked it off so they can't fall back down. So now that this is all blocked off, I still don't have like a nice way for myself to get up here, so I just kind of removing blocks and placing them back up here so I can jump up and get around and stuff. You can hear them, all sorts of footsteps up here. And yeah, I have another infinite breeding cell up here. Same idea. You got 3 doors on both sides, and I think I put a door on either side. I can't remember. But yeah, these guys are going crazy. I can probably stop breeding. Let's see, how many do we have? Let's see if I can actually turn it this way and kind of see. Let's see, there's 222. No, I'm just kidding. That's actually counting the entities from all of my item frames in the pyramid down there. Let's look this way. So this is saying something like 60. Oh, actually, that's way more than I wanted up here. I think when I checked this just a little while ago, there was about 20 in there, so I kind of... Oh, did I kill him? No, he's there. Oh, wait. I think he might have died. Yeah, I kind of want to get rid of this thing. Let's see if I can get up here and break it down a little bit. Alright, yeah, we have plenty of villagers. We don't need any more, that's for sure. And when I originally built this, I was trying to get these guys to breed, and I had like a total of 8 villagers or something. So there's 7 down there and 1 guy in here. Do I have room for all these doors? Probably not. And yeah, everything was set up right, but they weren't breeding, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. It was the exact same setup you see right here, but the difference is I had the doors all along here for the iron farm. And for whatever reason, those doors that were there were preventing this infinite breeding thing from working. And yeah, so I was sitting there racking my brain over it for a while. I was like, why is this not working? I've done this so many times before. I don't understand it. Well, yeah, as it turns out, it was because those doors along the iron farm over there that was causing it to not work properly. As soon as I removed those doors, these guys were breeding like crazy, just like they're supposed to be doing. Let's see. I'm going to be able to get out of here now, hopefully. Can I pearl right like that? Very good. Okay. And yeah, I took all the doors from around here, put them into this chest. I'll stick the doors for that infinite breeder in here as well. I think there was probably more doors that I lost. Let me just check real quick. If not, they probably just fell off the edge into the ocean. Yeah, I think they're gone forever. That's fine. Okay. So, I got the villagers in here, and I did the same thing. Put a glass block, had tracks coming up here and meeting up with this track, and then I used a curved rail to send them on this direction. I broke one of these tracks, put some more tracks this way, and then just kind of dumped them in here. I had, broke out some of these leaves so they'd just drop in there with the minecart. I jumped in there, broke the minecart, purled back out, and just did that twice for each one of these cells. After I got past the second one over here, I put a powered rail just to keep the momentum going. I could have switched directions so it went back this way, but I was just kind of lazy about it and just kept the same direction all the way around. So we have all of these villagers in there, and they have not bred. I don't know why actually they didn't breed. They should have, I would think, because of that infinite breeding cell, but they did not. And why is that block there? Let me get rid of that block. That's going to bother me. Was that part of the infinite breeder that I missed? It must have been. Okay, that's gone. Great. Okay, so yeah, I don't know why these villagers over here didn't start breeding because of the infinite breeding cell. I would have thought I would have reached over there, but apparently something's up with that, and maybe they're higher up. I don't know. But whatever the reason is, they yeah, they just didn't breed. I don't know. It's weird. So this cobblestone here is where I broke out the leaves, and we're dropping them in there. I brought some more leaves to replace these. Let's do that real quick. Okay, those guys. These are all sealed up, and this iron farm should be ready to go. As soon as I put the doors in there, I think that should activate this to let iron golems start spawning. I was kind of waiting until I got these villagers all bred up, and I was going to bring them all the way over this direction before I put the doors back in there. So I think what I'm going to do now is just lay down a whole bunch of rail. I'm going to have to swap out some of these for powered rail, I think. Yeah, I'm just going to have to put down all this rail, get these villagers over into this other farm over here, and this one should be set up, at least the top part of it should be. The bottom one still needs villagers down there, and I think I'm probably just going to run off of this cobblestone down here, do another line, and then bring them in to those 4 cells once I build them. So yeah, let me get going on this, and I will be right back. Oh wow, so I was on my way back to grab some more rail, and I just saw the spider jockey over here with a skeleton with full leather armor on there. I thought that's pretty cool. Let's check this guy out for a little bit. Oh, that's awesome. Kill the spider? Alright. You gonna drop me some goodies? Oh yeah, he dropped some leather pants. I don't think I've ever seen a spider jockey with an armored skeleton on it. That's pretty cool. Let me get out of here. Let's get away from these guys. Yep, just regular leather pants. Alright. Alright, so I spent a little bit of time here putting up the rail track and putting water in those cells. I actually fell to my death right on top of this cell while I was getting things set up. I also put these doors in, but when I fell to my death there, my inventory is full of these doors I was going to put in here. Oh look, we got a iron golem spawning up on top now. Awesome. So that means both of these farms are now working. But yeah, I was trying to put these doors in. I fell down to my death right there. My entire inventory was full. Doors went everywhere. Doors here, doors down in this little cave thing, in this tree. It was kind of a pain. And then half of the inventory went down into the iron farm. So I had to jump down in there and grab my stuff. That was fun. Okay, so I got this rail track all set up. We should be ready to go here. I just need to put the cart down and grab one of these villagers, and they should go directly into the very first spot where we need them. Let's check this out, see if I can... Oh, I probably need to put a block. Put a block right there so I'm not in their way. So cart takes our villager all the way over here. Got plenty of powered rail to keep them going all the way down. Yeah, it puts some power rail halfway down here, and then there's another one after that very first turn right now. Okay, and down he goes. Very good. So this is the way I've been putting these villagers in. That's how I did it over there and how I did it down there, I believe. I still need to change those cells. I just remembered they need to have the log and the leaf look. Right now they're just all the jungle wood planks around the outside. I'd rather have them look more like this. This actually looks better when it's in the jungle, because right here this is the ocean biome, and the green just it's a little dingy. I mean, it looks okay, but it's not as bright a green as that, and I like that a lot better. Okay, so villager in here in the minecart, pop him out, and then just kind of pillar my way out with some throwaway blocks. I'll pick up those again. Oh, whoops. I need to jump down here and break that one. Yeah, I'll pick these blocks back up when I get the other villager in here. Let's see. Yeah, we got the minecart on me. Very good. I was almost going to ride that all the way back, but I think if I do that, I will end up inside with all those villagers, and that just will be a pain in the butt. So I'm just going to jump all the way back here, grab another villager, get him into that cell. Shouldn't take too long. And then just got to do that the other 3 more times. Wrap the way all the way around the iron farm over there. Okay, so let's get you going. Whoa, almost fell. Yeah, that's one thing about working this far up in the air. Like, you got to be really careful, especially with no safety rails or anything like that. And I'm just running and jumping like there's no problem at all. Yeah, I'll expect to fall off at least one more time, I think, while putting these iron farms together. Whoa, okay. And yeah, let's get this other guy. Don't want him to go through the walls or anything. Pop you out. Very good. Okay, so we'll jump up here. Yeah, those guys, they see that block when I put it down, they immediately try and go for it. Okay, yeah, so this cell is now complete. I can just go ahead and put leaves Seal this up, break this rail, get this track straightened out. Okay, and half slab here. You know, I was putting these half slabs here so zombies wouldn't spawn out here at night. Like this whole edge right here is all half slabbed out. But then I remembered, even though this is half slab, like this is all unhalf slab, so the zombie siege or regular mobs can still spawn out on this track. So this is kind of pointless. I don't know. All I know is like mobs cannot get in there because this is all sealed up. And there's water on the floor, so there's no way that zombies would be able to get to them. Okay, so this all wraps around. I have this all set up now, so this one's ready to go. I just need to grab some villagers, throw them in each of these cells, seal them up, and this one should be ready. And then I just need to do the same thing down there, build the little cells for the villagers. And yeah, just make sure this water path, I don't think I've talked about that at all. I built this right before I started recording today, and it's just, you know, every 8 blocks, the 2 pressure plates and a torch, just like I've been doing for the other path. But yeah, let me go ahead and get this going, and we will be back. Oh man. So, I've been working on this quite a bit off camera now. I think I've been going at this since the last clip, like 2.5 hours, something like that. Man, I'm running out of time and I'm trying to get things done here. I went ahead and I replaced the holding sills over there on this first village with the design that I've been using, the jungle theme here. And I went to go cobblestone bridge all the way over here to get the track, and I'm noticing that farm over there is 1 block taller than this farm over here, and I was trying to figure out how that happened, since this netherrack I pillared out from the bottom corner of this, or I guess the bottom corner of this one, and I pillared all the way, or I bridged all the way out over here. So they both start at the same spot, but what I'm seeing here is it looks like underneath the doors there is we have 4 blocks, and underneath the doors here we have, or where the doors are gonna be, we have 3 blocks. So I built this farm 1 block too tall. I'm not really sure how that happened, but yeah, I'm probably going to try and fix that eventually. I want to have these rail tracks. These are probably going to stay here permanently. I was thinking about removing them, but I think I want them here permanently. And in order to do that right, yeah, I'm probably just going to drop this all 1 block at some point in time. I don't know. I'm not going to do it today. Like, I want to get this kind of going right now. So I figured I'd bring you guys back in real quick and kind of show you what I'm doing here to get this going. Yeah, I have all the water on me and everything I need. So basically, we have 6 doors on either side of where the villagers stay. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 6. Then over here is where we start the room. I lost my spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so yeah, it's 6 here. We go 6 across. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm trying to count too fast here, and I keep losing track. And we got 6 over on this side. So then we go 5 out. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Fill in the floor. It's pretty easy stuff here. And then I've been filling in this back wall, just like that. And then over here on the corners, I go up 3 with the logs. And then up 3 on this side. Okay, and then the leaves will fill in the sides all the way up against the wall, just like that. Becoming pretty good at this. I've done this quite a few times now. Now at this point, we can go ahead and throw the water in. The water just goes 1 per corner. I think I've shown this before. Yep, and this one, and this one. Okay, and then we can just leaf the rest of this all the way up. We need to put 1 line of the junglewood planks around the top just to cap it off. Okay, and then we're gonna stick the leaves for the ceiling. Whoops. Yeah, I actually like leaving 2 spaces there for the villagers to go in. Now this is pretty much done. Another thing I've been doing, like I mentioned before, is just putting the half slabs around just like this to try and keep mobs from spawning on top. And that's one of these holding cells all completed. Converting one of these with the villagers in it already to look the same, man, is like replace a line of blocks now. Or remove a line of blocks and replace them with the new blocks and do the same thing next line down. And yeah, it's just kind of a pain. When you're doing it without any villagers in there, though, pretty easy. And then, let's see, I've been trying to ender pearl over onto the ledge like that. Did I make it good? Yep. And then, while I'm here, filling up my water buckets with the infinite water down there. Whoops, there we go. All 4 are full. Now I'm ready to continue on. So let me go ahead and build the other 3 of these and put the villagers in and we'll be back. Okay, so I got all the villagers in all 4 of these cells now. So now we have 4 iron farms, should be up and running. This one might take a little bit of time before it actually starts producing any iron golems. This, you can see these 2 down here just produced a baby, and I'm pretty sure you need 16 villagers total in the village in order for it to produce any iron golems. So maybe it'll take about a half an hour or so before this one's up and running. But yeah, we got 4 of these all ready to go now, which is really, really cool. What was interesting though is when I got the villagers up into this top iron farm to start with, not very long afterwards, I was looking down here and I saw an iron golem coming down, and I'm pretty sure there wasn't quite 16 villagers up there, so I don't know how that works. Well, that's pretty cool. Just watch one fall straight down. Yeah, I'm not sure why they were spawning so soon, but I'm also seeing like multiple iron golems spawn pretty regularly, like within 30 or 60 seconds of each other. So I was kind of under the impression that you would only see one every 6 minutes or so, but I guess it's pretty random, and you know, getting multiple spawns in a short amount of time isn't that uncommon. So that's another thing I was kind of worried about, that we'd only have, you know, the 16 villagers in there, and the village or the iron golems would, you know, be producing pretty slowly. But if it's random like that, we can get those double spawns within a short amount of time. I mean, that's really good. So having 4 of these going, man, I'm kind of interested in seeing how many iron golems I've collected so far. I haven't touched that since the very beginning. And yeah, I've been working out here, oh, I'd say something like 3 hours now. It's been quite a long time, man. I need to wrap up this episode. I think it might be a little shorter one today. I'm not sure yet. So let's get down here and see what we got as far as these guys collected. I see a big amount of iron golems there. Ah, looks like 66. That is really cool. Okay, so no iron in the inventory. I'm gonna flip this lever. Hopefully I'm far enough away. Oh, that's so loud. Okay, looks like some of those guys aren't taking. Huh. So if they went through the lava, they should have taken some damage, but maybe like where I was working, it was just outside the loaded chunks or something, so the entities were still going, but they weren't taking any lava damage? I don't know. That seems really weird, but obviously those guys didn't take lava damage. I know when I was over there working before, I had planted this wheat field, and about to right here, this was all fully grown, and like everything over this direction was like partially grown. So yeah, it might just be like these things are just slightly out of the loaded chunk area, or I don't know, from where I was working. And we got 2 more in there. That's cool. So let's see how much iron we got out of those guys. Man, almost 4 stacks worth. That's great. Now, are these guys taking any damage? Yeah, it's like, well, no, those guys took damage too. I don't know. Something's weird here. I'm gonna have to play around with the softening the lava the lava softening mechanism a little bit and try and figure out what's going on. Okay, so let's turn these into blocks because that's always fun to do. All right, and this, very good. Whoops. Yeah, I still got a few more iron blocks that I need to change out in my beacon. So 27 iron blocks, that's awesome. So now we got getting close to a stack there and plus 36, and then this I need to smelt up. Yeah, I still got some emeralds, I think, or some gold blocks in there that I want to replace. Get those out of there and replace it with this iron that I'm now collecting. So that's really, really cool. I like that. Let's see. I guess I can turn that F3 menu off. Now, as far as this lever there, I don't think that's quite where I want that. Should I put it maybe just right here on the front? That almost seems better. Seems a little bit more smart. Let's see, if we were to put the lever there, we would have to run the redstone like right along the side here, and I don't know if I really want to do that. I suppose I could remove some of these leaves up here and like run it up along like that. Another option would be to put the lever right here, and then we could easily run it underground and hide the wire. Let's see, I got some levers on me. I can just throw some around, see what they look like. So we could put a lever there, or we could try and put one up here. I don't know if I really want to do that there. Okay, so we have it underground, right like that. And we can put some redstone right here and run the redstone down a block or something. Let's see, we got water running right there. I think, actually, yeah, if we remove this, we should be fine. Yeah, so we can run the wire just right under there. That's no big deal. Let's grab some redstone and do that real quick. We'll get this hooked up. Okay, so we're just going to need, I think, just some dust. We might need a repeater. I'm not sure yet. Okay, and we might need some torches, but I have sticks on me. If we do, we can make that real quick, so that's good. Alright, so let's get that all done. Remove that too so I can kind of see what I'm doing here. So we flick this lever, yeah. That turns on, good. Okay, and then at that point, we want that coming up to where that piston is. So let me just pull this stuff off. Break this out. So that's where the wire is. The piston's right there, okay. So we could do something like, let's make a couple of torches here. Okay, so we have a torch there. We'll do a block, then a torch, and a block. Okay, so that should work. So when the lever's down, it kills them. When the lever's up, it retracts the piston. Wait, what? Oh, the pressure plate. Why is the pressure plate? Well, I guess that's fine, actually. I mean, I might want to change those pressure plates out for stone, because after I kill these guys, the iron will land on there and keep the piston extended. Which, you know, I guess it doesn't really matter. Well, yeah, let's just leave it like this. I think that's fine. So let's put the dirt back. Now, unfortunately, we have to see the redstone there. I might do something to hide that. Should I hide that? I'll tweak that later. That's fine. I don't want to spend too much more time on this during this episode. That's just something that can be tweaked off camera. Not a problem. Okay. And then that's all hidden back behind. So now we just got one lever. Very cool. Alright guys, I think that's probably going to do it for today's episode. It might be a little bit shorter, but man, I put a lot of time into this episode today. I need to get to sleep. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching, and we will see you next time.